How are we, lads? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Thursday Night Football review for round 7 of the NRL. Hope you guys are doing well on this Thursday night. Welcome to the Thursday Night Football review, where we saw the Penrith Panthers beat the Newcastle Knights tonight out there at Bluebet Stadium in Penrith. 24 points to 6. Look, the Panthers, they are 7-0 to start the year. They haven't lost a game in the regular season since Parramatta beat them there last year. They are on a great winning streak at the moment. They are very hard to beat. I thought Newcastle were very good. For about 70 minutes, they were going very hard with the Panthers, but they were just outclassed in the end. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys smash the subscribe button. It is much appreciated. But let's get into the review, guys. And I've got my notes down here ready to go. So in the 6th minute, the Panthers, I started off very fast. Let me just adjust the camera real quick. Yeah, righto, that should do. Here we go. So, in the 6th minute, Nathan Cleary, a nice little grubber kick there for Stephen Crichton. He goes over to score the first try. Big shout out to Entertain House. He told me to back Stephen Crichton first try. Jumped on board. Got me a nice $50 win. So, thank you, Entertain House. But, the Panthers, a really good start. I thought they looked very good early on. And Nathan Cleary, he missed the conversion. Panthers 4-0 early on. And then in the 16th minute, this pass was so brilliant, it got me out of my seat, man. I started clapping. It was world class. Jarome Luai gets the ball up on the first receiver, and he's got Kikau, Burton, and Toto, and he goes short to Matt Burton. It was such a good ball. Matt Burton runs the line. He pretty much goes in untouched. It was a brilliant ball, a great try. Cleary converts it. Panthers lead 10 points to 0 early on. And then I thought, from the 16th minute up until about the 30th minute, Penrith, they could have been up by a bit more, but they just kept, overplaying their hand a little bit. And then Newcastle, they finally got a try in the 31st minute. A 65-metre effort, Kurt Mann busts through, pass it to Stafford Toa. He fended off to Dylan Edwards. It was a brilliant try, and he ends up scoring for the Knights. Poland converts from the sideline. And at half-time, Panthers end up leading 10 points to 6. I thought Newcastle, to be down 10-6 was actually a good sign for them, The Panthers dominated the majority of that first half, and I thought Newcastle were very brave to be in the contest at half-time. So then in the second half, the Panthers, they were looking good early on. Brian Toto gets a no try for a double movement. And I'm thinking, I was talking to a couple of guys on social media, and I'm going, you know what? If Newcastle can score next, make it 10-0 or 12-10, they are capable of winning this game. They had their chances, and I thought, Blake Green and Kurt Mann, they didn't really come up with the right play to get them in the position. They didn't really get them in good try-scoring positions. But not long after that, in the 62nd minute, there was a Panthers penalty, accidental offside, and Nathan Cleary goes for goal, but he was arguing with the Panthers bench, the guy that, takes some messages from Ivan Cleary down to the players, and he was arguing with him for about 30 seconds or so, going, Nathan Cleary wants to tap it. Everyone's saying go for goal. Nathan Cleary goes for goal, makes it 12-6. I don't believe he wanted to go for goal. I think there'll be a conversation between Ivan and Nathan after the game about that one. So Panthers, they lead 12 points to 6. And then this is where the game was pretty much all over. Red Rover, 68th minute, a nice scrum play from Penrith. Isaiah Yeo inside ball to Dylan Edwards. He scores. Cleary converts it. Panthers 18-6. Newcastle, they are gone now. They got no hope. And then 75th minute, a late try to Brian Toto. Scores in the corner. Cleary converts it. The Panthers win 24 points to 6. I said Panthers by 18, so I got that correct. So pretty pleased about that. But the Panthers, they proved to be too good for the Knights and they win the game. 24 points to 6. Now, just looking at some of the completion rates here, Penrith completed 40 out of 49 sets, so an 82% completion rate for Penrith. Newcastle's completion rate wasn't too bad, 34 out of 42. They completed an 81% Newcastle. Thought they were okay in periods of Knights, but they just didn't get enough attacking opportunities on the goal line to really threaten Penrith, in my opinion. Now, it was a good game of football in periods, but I just don't believe at any stage of the game Newcastle really threatened Penrith enough that could, win the game. There was parts of the game where I thought Newcastle could level the game up, but there was never a part of the game where I'm like, okay, Newcastle could win this game. There was never a part of that game where I thought they could win. But, you know, if I had the right players, maybe they could have. You know, if Mitchell Pearce was out there, it could have been a game that could have went to Golden Point. But some of the Panthers players who were great. I thought Edwards was great. You know, Stephen Crichton back in the centres was outstanding. Brian Toto, 337 metres. One of the best games he's ever played. Nathan Cleary was outstanding. Fisher Harris had a very good game. Capewell and Kickout was strong. The Panthers bench, you know, I thought Liam Martin and Matt Eisenhuth were quite good. And for the Knights, you know, Ponga and Kurt Mann probably had their best games. Bradman Best was decent. Stafford Toll had a fair game. Clemmer, not too bad. Connor Watson looked okay in the middle, I thought. I thought Sawasa Sue and Jacob Safedi were good off the bench. But, you know, the Panthers, a little bit too good for the Newcastle Knights here tonight at Penrith Stadium. And they get the win. 24 points to 6. Now, my top 3 players on ground for this one. I'm going to go number 3, James Fisher-Harris. Number 2, I'm going to go with Stephen Crichton. And number 1, my man of the match, Brian Toto. I think it's the first time this year I've given a winger the man of the match. 337 metres. Scored a late try in the game. Was a handful to tackle all game. I thought he was brilliant. So, Brian Toto gets my man of the match. But, guys, that's it for the Thursday Night Football review. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.